Hey everyone, I hope y'all had an amazing Friday or week so far. And man, this chapter of One Piece was ham, bro. This chapter of One Piece was ham. All the stuff with Luffy, Kaido, the Big Mom flashback. This chapter was crazy. The whole world government now wanting to have their intention onto Luffy because they realize how big of a threat Luffy's becoming. It's just crazy, man. So I'm not going to talk about chapter 1041 in this video, but I want to go over my thoughts on how the One Piece world will change after Wano finishes because there's so much huge details that we're learning in these latest chapters. So let's not waste any more time and dive right on with this discussion video. So let's first discuss about Kaido and Big Mom's defeats. Now, we saw in the previous three chapters that Big Mom was taken down thanks to Law and Kid. And as we know, when the world finds out that Big Mom and Kaido have been defeated, it's just going to cause a whole lot of reactions because it's going to be like, hey, these rookies were actually able to defeat two Yonkos that have been reigning the seas for 2 decades. Because this is not like how where in Marineford where Whitebeard was taken down, right? Because there was a whole bunch of people that were trying to kill him. You had the Marines, you had Blackbeard, you had all of them, but these are rookie pirates that are now ascending to that next level, that are being able to defeat Big Mom and Kaido. And as we know, with the defeat of two Yonkos, so Big Mom and Kaido, with the defeat of two of them, that destroys the One Piece power system that we have right now in the One Piece storyline. We have the Marines that make up 1/3 of the power system, right? Then we have the SSG that has replaced the Warlords, right? The Warlords are no longer active anymore because the Marines, the world government, they're like, hey, we want the warlords taken in because we don't want their help anymore. So now they've been replaced by the SSG. So that's another 1/3 besides the world government. Then we have the Yonkos, but the fact that Big Mom has been taken down, and we know that Kaido's gonna be taken down too, with the way we've been seeing from the previous chapters, the whole One Piece world would change after Wano because after Wano, people are gonna know that Big Mom and Kaido, these pirates that have been reigning the sea since Goldie Rogers era, since Whitebeard's era, they've finally been taken down, and it's gonna make the world government want to give a price to Luffy, Law, and Kid, so like their bounties even higher because now when Wano finishes, the whole One Piece world is gonna know that hey, we should not be taking Luffy lightly. We should not be taking Law lightly. We should not be taking any of these rookies lightly because they're becoming so powerful. They're becoming so formidable that they were able to take down two Yonkos that have been reigning the seas for decades. And not just that, we know Akainu, who is not really, I mean, not even Akainu, like the whole world government, they've not really been taking the rookies seriously. They think that they're not going to be able to be as formidable as their previous generation. But when they learn about the defeats of Kaido and Big Mom, plus Wano becoming a free country and being the territory of the Straw Hats that are protecting that said territory, they're gonna price up the bounties of Luffy, the Straw Hats, Law, and Kid because of their achievements in Wano. And not just that, we're already seeing that in chapter 1041. Spoiler, we haven't read the chapter yet, but Akainu and the world government are already trying to take down Luffy because they realize that if Luffy is able to achieve this feat of beating Kaido, it will be huge. Because Kaido, man, he's possibly the strongest like known pirate that we have right now in the series that's alive. Since Whitebeard is out and since Roger's out, all these other characters are out. Kaido is the strongest one we have right now. And if Luffy's able to beat him one-on-one, it's just going to create news all around the world. So besides the defeats of Big Mom and Kaido is also going to change the world as we know after One Piece, we'll also see the rise of Luffy, Law, and Kid because after Wano, the world government, the One Piece world, everybody in the One Piece world, they're gonna see these guys differently. Because right now, Akainu and the world government, they see these guys as just rookies. Like, hey, you don't pay no attention to them. Let's try getting Robin. Let's try getting Robin from them. They just want to try other plans that they have right now, taking down the Revolutionary Army. But when the world government, when Akainu finds out the achievements of Luffy, Law, and Kid, his attention span is going to go straight to them, especially towards Luffy because Luffy, when we think about all the stuff Luffy's done in the storyline so far, he's done so much to the world government, so much to the world government and to Akainu. We saw at Enies Lobby what they did at Enies Lobby. We saw what Luffy did. He took down every single warlord. He exposed Crocodile. He exposed Doflamingo. These warlords that were under the world government, where they were doing secret stuff without the world government ever knowing. And when it's a pirates, we all know that they dislike pirates. They believe that the pirates are bad. When it's a pirate that exposes the people working under you for how cruel and how vicious they were, when you're supposed to know what they're capable of, they're gonna want to take down that person that's exposing them left and right, and that's what Luffy has been doing with the defeats of Doflamingo and Dressrosa and Crocodile and Alabasta. Luffy's just been exposing them on all kinds of stuff, and Luffy's been doing outrageous stuff to get the attention of Akainu and the world government. We saw him at Whole Cake Island. He defeated Katakuri, a top commander of Big Mom. He was able to escape Big Mom's territory with her poneglyph. We saw at Marineford, this whole little war was caused around Luffy. Luffy was possibly the biggest highlight of Marineford. Even though he was not strong enough at that time, his dedication caught the eyes of Akainu and everybody else too. And when we learned that he's the grandson of Garp, and then the son to the most wanted man right now in the storyline, Dragon, a whole lot of people in the world government want to take down Luffy. And then not just that, Akainu has some special connection to Dragon that we don't know yet. So of course, there's gonna be a huge peak of interest in Luffy, and with how big Luffy is becoming in the storyline. Like Luffy is possibly this gen's Goldie Roger, and Whitebeard, with how big he's becoming, because this dude is gonna be huge after Wano. Defeat of Kaido, Wano becoming his territory. You know that the world government's gonna give Luffy some type of huge bounty. And besides Luffy, let's talk about Kid and Law. Kid and Law are possibly the biggest supernovas after Luffy. And when the world government finds out that Law and Kid have defeated Big Mom, because besides Kaido, Big Mom's another formidable pirate out there. She's on that level of Kaido, Roger, and Whitebeard. Despite how many people like to clown her, she's on that level. So when the world government, I kind of finds out about them defeating Big Mom, he's gonna put them on that level of Luffy too, where like, hey, we need to stop. We need to stop messing around. We need to stop playing around. We need to take down Luffy, Law, and Kid, because they're becoming very formidable. Next thing you know, they're gonna come after us, right? Like they're becoming these huge figures that the original Yonkos were back then, with all the feats that they've been doing in the previous chapters. And not just that, when Wano finishes, the world government's gonna learn what Kaido did to the people of Wano. They're gonna learn about Wano. They're gonna learn about everything that happened at Wano, which is gonna even pique a bigger interest in wanting to capture Luffy, Law, and Kid. Like it's just crazy, man. Like that chapter was crazy because of the fact that the way how the world government was like, we need to capture Nico Robin, because we know Nico Robin is possibly the most important character in the series due to her knowledge of the poneglyphs, the genocide of O'Hara. She's very useful for whatever the world government or any other pirate in the series wants to do. But the fact that the Gorosei immediately told the CPO members to immediately go after Luffy instead of Robin, you know Luffy's going to be a huge threat to the world government going on later in the series, because they know when news breaks out that Luffy has defeated Kaido, that he's made Wano free from the hold of Kaido for all these years. When they find out that Wano becomes possibly another territory for Luffy, like how Fishman Island is, his bounty's going to go up. Everybody's going to be talking about Luffy like, yo, this 19-year-old pirate, rookie pirate, has defeated a Yonko that's been raiding the seas for decades. A guy that's on the level of Shanks, Whitebeard, Roger, and Odin. Like it's gonna be huge when they find out about all these achievements that Luffy, Law, Kid, the Straw Hats, and the Alliance did at Wano, defeating two Yonkos of the sea. But man, I can't wait for the One Piece world after Wano, man. It's gonna be huge, man. concludes. But yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below if you think that the One Piece world is going to change significantly after Wano concludes, because I really think it is. We're going to see two Yonkers be defeated, and we know the One Piece world is going to see Luffy, Law, and Kid differently than how they are right now. They still see them as these rookies that are starting to become bigger, but when they see that they defeated two Yonkers with the sea, it's gonna be huge, man. But yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. Also subscribe to the channel as it helps out. And if let's see more One Piece videos from me in the future. And also, I greatly appreciate it. And yeah, I hope y'all continue having a nice Friday, and I'll see y'all next week. Peace.